Okay, so session 30, a little bit of a quick recap. Last session started out with Aramil having quite the conversation on the beach with Lysander. Um, a lot of Lysander's backstory was revealed, as well as a little bit of Aramil's. While that conversation was happening, Kamara was having some fun with Vale Aaron, and the rest of the party headed back to the Laughing Llama. At the Laughing Llama, Randolph Phineas gave Zane a haircut, and Zane questioned him in a little bit of detail about what he had seen when he was affected by Lysander, but Randolph Phineas didn't quite feel like sharing at this point. And Charlene went off on her own to the courtyard and cast a spell called Awaken on Bert. And now the little hawk is suddenly an intelligent, common-speaking. Later, Aramil and Kamara decided to go and visit Mina at the Gilmore estate and had a nice conversation with her about everything that had been going on, the new quest that they are undertaking. And Mina, when Kamara approached her about teleportation, Mina said that she is able to cast that spell and would provide her services for free. However, she said to access the teleportation circle in the Lyceum, it would cost about 2,000 gold pieces for the rights to do that and the ingredients. The party made some travel plans, discussing the different ways to go, depending on whether or not Mina would be able to teleport them. And their plan with the teleportation was to gather equipment, supplies. I think they had at some point discussed horse and cart, and make their way to Singorn through teleportation, and then travel from there eastwards to Nocturne. And I think that is where we left off. Does anyone want to add anything to that recap, please?
We did leave off the question of Charlene was saying, since we're going to have extra time, since we're going to be going quicker than we thought, could we swing north and get the Quaddlecat babies on the way?
Okay, so I believe at this point you all are together at the Laughing Llama, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
We just got, right before we ended the session, we got a message saying that to Zane about the assassins. I think was the last thing we did.
That is correct. There was a message that came to Zane from Jacob Lannis that stated that the myriad assassins who he had imprisoned were assassinated themselves. They were both found dead.
Oh yeah. And Charlene wasn't surprised.
Well, I hadn't told anybody yet, but...
Oh, then Josh wasn't surprised?
Okay, so with that, we conclude the recap, and you guys take it from there.
You should probably go see Mina, Brett. She's got really mad that you weren't there.
Who's Brett?
Sorry. I called you Brett because you look like a Brett. I apologize.
Is Brett some sort of term that I'm not aware of?
Yes. It means
Interesting.
bastard.
Bastard? Wow, that is certainly a word to say to Zane. I don't think I'd share that.
Of course you'd make it into a word name for bastard. Okay. So I will make sure to head over to Mina's. I planned on it anyways.
I will join.
I just received this letter about the assassins that we had captured earlier. They are both dead, and I hand it to whoever's name.
I'll look at it.
We did promise them safety, but what happens between people in the city that I'm not friendly with isn't really exactly my highest priority.
And these were the ruffians that tried to take your life, my lord.
Yes, we had gotten everything that we wanted out of them, and then turned them over to the authorities.
Good riddance.
We did know that them not being in our care, this was probably to happen.
Either way, if this had happened recently, I'd like to investigate to see if they whoever killed them may have left something.
Okay, so things that we want to do before we go out. We want to check on them. We want to try to save the Koato cat babies, and you, of course, have to see me. Is that everything we need to get done?
Yes, I'll be making several stops outside of that.
I also should... Aramil nods. I should definitely make sure that I make things clear when I go to Gilmore's Glorious Goods and speak to him. Also, are there any items that we may need?
We need supplies. We should probably prep to. We should probably spend a couple of days prepping for what we might be encountering down in the.
We must send word forth to secure lodgings when we get to the city we're teleporting to.
Singorn, do we need to? What if we just head directly out of the city and camp?
We could do that.
Honestly, I'd rather not stay in the city and avoid it as much as possible.
Oh.
And also, I need to be able to purchase barding for Maximus. So I'll be doing that all amount.
Well, it's... we could definitely use some of the new shipment that just got into Gilmore's shop. I'm not interested in anything except speaking with Gilmore himself, but I'm sure there's something that would be useful there. Shall we head over?
Sure.
Hey, Kamara.
Yeah.
You're thinking about money, thinking about Kastiyama, and you suddenly realize that there's a chest of 25,000 gold pieces waiting for you at the council room once you guys decide to officially accept this mission.
Oh, guys, I just remembered. We should probably go to the council room and get some money, because 25,000 gold would be helpful when we're going to teleport.
25,000.
25,000.
25,000.
Yeah, Randolph Phineas, this is the first you have heard of this.
That
And
is
you're probably thinking, I asked for 5%.
Yeah, I'm doing math right now in my head.
that is the amount that the council requested, or that they suggested to give us. I thought we've already, at least Zane has signed signed some terms, right?
Yeah, I signed the contract for the. I don't know if we all had to sign it, but I remember.
I believe that you all signed the contract, but they told you that you needed to come back to them when you found a way to get to Nocturne and let them know that you were leaving. Is basically what happened.
Am I gonna have to sign the contract? I'm more of a consultant, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Day's wasting. Do you need to eat first, or are we ready to go?
Okay, let's go.
I've already grabbed food.
Very well.
More doesn't hurt. Aramil goes to grab some bread that's already been prepared and is left out on the table and starts eating it as he goes towards the door.
Well, I best speak to Mina first, and then I'll meet you all at at Gilmore's. Is that where we're?
Sure. Let's meet at Gilmore's then once we have the gold that needs to be provided to us for the quest.
Yes.
So,
I'll go.
are we just taking the day and then leaving tonight? Or are we planning on staying another day?
Or is it possible that we could enchant any of our armor or any of our equipment for to better combat whatever is down in the depths?
Excellent idea, my lord.
This still doesn't answer my question, Zane. Are we planning on leaving today? Or are we...
Enchanting our items would most likely take a day, wouldn't it? At the very
That's
least.
true. Okay.
So we'll get anything enchanted, and in the time that it takes for them to finish that, we could go find the Quaddle Cat babies, and then when we get back, all the enchanting will be done, and then we could easily teleport there.
Okay, well then I'll meet you all at Gilmore. I'm gonna go to Vale Aaron's house.
Again.
Again, yes.
He kind of reaches up and fixes your collar a little bit that was, stuck under whatever you're wearing. Wipes off your shoulder. There you go.
Have fun.
Thank you. Go upstairs and get Kastayama. Come back down and walk out.
And I will walk out as well.
I follow
So we're
Zane.
splitting the party, yay!
3 ways!
Yay. At least it's not 5.
I tried.
Yep.
Okay, so for my understanding, we've got Zane and Randolph Phineas heading to the Gilmore estate. We've got Kamara going to the Aaron estate, and the other 2, I don't math well, the other 2 are headed to Gilmore's Glorious Goods.
Yes.
Well, first the council chambers to get the gold, and then to Gilmore's.
Okay. I am going to ask you guys to pause for just a second. I'm lagging really bad, and I'm going to see if I can fix that before we go on. So everybody take 5. I'm really sorry. Just give me 5.
Okay. That 25,000 can enchant